Hello everybody, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. And guys, you're not going to believe this, but Euro Truck Simulator 2 is working with the DK2. It's not working great, but it is working, and this is obviously their first attempt at getting it working with the DK2. And to be honest, it's pretty amazing. I mean, of course, it can only get better. So here we are, guys. We are in a truck in 3D. We are in the world. I can look around. I mean, it's a bit weird I don't have any legs, but look, you can see I can lean in on the different instruments around me. I can look right, like, wow. Usually I never see these kind of parts of the truck. You can even look up there, look. If I can not drop everything. Oh wow. There's the stereo, radio and stuff. Wow, it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing, to say the least. So, I am ready to go, I think. Now, the problem that I have had with this game is that, of course, this is their first attempt at getting it working with DK2. So when you turn your head, it's slightly glitchy in that there's a bit of stutter, a bit of wobble. It's not very clear when you move your head. Now, apparently there are ways of making this better. Unfortunately, every time I go into the graphics settings in the game, it will crash the game. So all I could really do is set everything on to low, because I have an AMD GPU. They have a thing which is called AMD Evolved, and you can actually alter the settings of the game from this app. So I was able to ask it to set it at the lowest, so therefore the lag is a bit better. But obviously, hopefully they'll be able to fix it so I can actually get into the graphical settings. The other thing is I can't see all of the boxes on the screen. I can see there's a box, like there's a mirror in the top right hand side, like a virtual one. In fact, you know what, I should really get rid of that if I can remember how to do it. No. There you go. Because we don't really need virtual mirrors because we're in the world. And there's like a yellow box, the bottom left hand side, which for some reason it's got all the different buttons. It's almost like a tutorial telling me the buttons. But I don't need that. But for some reason it's there. But I can't really see it anyway. It's like I can see the corner of the yellow box, but that's it. Yeah. But it is working, guys. It is working, and that is cool. And of course, because of the fact that I can't see the sat nav, you know, the one that is usually on your screen. When it was on the screen, it was like literally right over the middle of the screen, and I couldn't work out how to move it. So for now, I'm going to have to try and drive using this sat nav. Which, I mean, the other thing is, the text is not very clear, you know. So when I'm in the menus and stuff, the text is not very clear. But this is cool. And like I said, it can only get better. I mean, this is their first attempt. Wow. And even with all the graphics on low, I mean, it still feels amazing to me. But it's just a shame. I mean, it just seems a bit blurry. In the distance, it seems a bit blurry. And in general, yeah, the screen is not very clear. There is a way, like I said, there are ways of improving this with the current build. But every time I go into the settings, I think I just missed where I'm supposed to be going, guys. Which is understandable, really, if you consider that I really I can't see the GPS that clearly. going left, and I think I just crashed into something. It's okay. It's okay. I think we're going in here, guys. Yeah. Skip parking. Oh, do I have a trailer? Oh no, I have a trailer on the back. You know what, guys? I'm gonna skip the parking for now. Wow, I didn't realise that I had a trailer on the back. Lol. Okay. Because I did actually start a new profile again. Because when I tried loading up my old profile, it didn't work. I think that was because of the fact, yeah, and the menus are really not that easy to navigate. Okay, job market, quick job. Yeah, this is a little bit awkward to look in the menus. I can't really see them very well at all. Maybe we just go for the top one. I really can't see what I'm doing here, guys, sorry. It looks relatively short. Ah, so the thing is back now. Okay. I think that is an improvement. Well, actually, this interior doesn't seem to have a sat nav, and I would say this interior looks slightly worse than the one I was in just now. Still pretty cool though. Still pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, actually having the sat nav right there is not too bad actually. I mean, it is a little bit in the way, but at least it's over the wheel. Right, we have a trailer on now, I need to remember. I didn't even realise I had a trailer, and that's why I was getting kind of caught up before. Okay. I haven't got indicators right now, I haven't set indicators. Wow, look at the boat over there. Wow. This is very intuitive. Feels... Oh, and I nearly crashed the guy. Just... Oh my goodness. It's going to take me a while, I think, to get used to it. And like I said, unfortunately, when I go into the graphics options, the game will crash. So it's a little bit blurry, but I've heard you can actually get it sharpened in the graphical settings, so I'm a little bit annoyed really that the game seems to always crash when I try and go into the graphical settings. Yeah, we'll have to try and work that out, won't we, at some point. Yeah, I don't have indicators, sorry about that. I mean, I'll have all this stuff properly set up for the next video. I mean, even though the graphics, you know, even though it's not perfectly clear, especially in the distance, and although, you know, it is slightly glitchy, like when you move your head, I don't feel sick, I don't feel like it is bad, like making me feel sick or anything like that, which is good. But obviously it'll be more enjoyable when you can see everything a bit clearer, a bit crisper. But I mean, just the feeling of being in the cab, I mean, even with all the graphical settings on low, just this feeling of being in the cab is pretty damn cool. Pretty amazing. As you can imagine. I mean, this is the whole reason I bought this thing, for simulator games, you know. And this is the first one that is actually working pretty well with the DK2. I say pretty well. I mean, I have to run it in extended mode. However, it does still run well. Like the eyes are synced up and everything like that. I mean, see this sign here, I can't really read it very well. But like I said, that is a thing that I could improve in the graphical settings if I could get into them. But anyway, never mind. I mean, of course, they'll improve. Whoa, crap! They'll improve this with time. And I just crashed. They'll obviously improve the quality of this with time. This is going to take a bit of getting used to. Yeah, definitely. suppose because I've been driving this game for so long, like in the regular way, you get used to controlling your truck in a certain way, but when you're actually in the 3D world, the way that you are controlling the truck is a bit different, right? I don't know, it's interesting. Anyway, I'm just happy that I got a game working, like fully working with the Oculus Rift DK2, because the only thing I've really got working is the demos. Like, it's awesome that in this the head tracking is working. I didn't have to do any workarounds. I just had to go into the properties of Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I had to opt into the Oculus Rift beta, and then when you go into launch options of the game, you have to put -Oculus, and then it will work. So yeah, this is awesome. These are the first people really. This is the first full game that I've been able to get working. So pretty impressed. Just a shame that it's a little bit fuzzy. I mean, I definitely can't run this for a long time because of the fuzziness, you know. But I'm sure if they can fix it so it's a lot clearer, that would be great. We are all over the road. It's kind of weird. I would have thought I would be more aware of the presence of my truck, but I seem to be all over the road. But like that might not be helped by the fact the screen is quite fuzzy, especially in the distance. Because at the moment I'm actually driving worse than I would drive without the Oculus Rift. Oh well. I did have to take off all of the mods that I was using, because again, when I tried using the mods, the game crashed. So, oh well. I should really go in this lane, really, shouldn't I? So it says we've got 174 kilometers to go, so I can read everything okay on the sat nav. Again, the text does look a little bit kind of squirrely, but when it's that close and it's in the middle of the screen, I can read it okay. So if this is amazing right now, like, can you imagine how amazing this is going to be when it's actually working perfectly, you know, with no kind of glitchiness in the graphics, with crystal clear graphics? When that actually gets working for me, it's going to be amazing. I just wish I could get into the graphics settings. I was getting very frustrated. I need to be in the middle lane here. Whoa! I need to be in the middle lane here. I was kind of getting a bit frustrated when I knew that if I could get into the graphics I could improve it, but there was no way. Literally every time it crashes. Apparently the latest update of this game, even people who are playing without the Oculus are saying the game is crashing more. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, it's kind of awesome. This game has been out a long time. You can actually pick up this game very cheaply these days on sales, but they're still updating it. They just recently added some new cities into the game, Venice and a few others. So they are still working on the game, which is awesome. They're still supporting it 100%. even though it's quite old now. Now, I would imagine if I went into the other views, it would look kind of weird. Yeah, it looks kind of weird to me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, and the head tracking doesn't work in those views. But, so that is probably a good idea though, because you don't want your head moving around loads when you're in those views, really. But it's kind of awesome that the head's tracking is working pretty perfectly, and I'm really driving very bad. Very bad. I don't know. I think I just need to get used to this way of playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. I was kind of wondering, there might be a way of me changing the graphical settings, like in the INI file or something like that. You know, some way of doing it without going into the graphics setting in the game, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll maybe look into that. I mean, I was so excited when I saw they updated Euro Truck Simulator 2 for the DK2. I was so excited when I read that, because this is the whole reason I bought a DK2 was for playing simulator games. So I was so excited that I just straight away was trying to get it to work, and I haven't really, you know, I just kind of wanted to have a go with it. So I will certainly have to spend some time seeing if I can fix issues. But yeah, it's really cool. Liking it. So I'm going a bit fast here. The force feedback as well with my T500 with this game feels a bit weird. I think I might need to also look into the settings for that, because it does feel a little bit weird. Okay, we're very, very close now. Again, I don't think I can do parking. I might have a go actually. I'll have a go at doing parking, but I think I'm going to struggle with parking. I have this feeling with the Oculus right now. I might struggle with parking, but we'll maybe give it a go for a bit and see how it goes. Oh, there's a plane. Cool. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be playing this extensively until I can fix the blurriness, because although it isn't really making me feel sick, it's not very comfortable on the eyes, you know. Not very comfortable on the old eyes. But hey, it is working. It is working, and I like that. Ding ding ding. Oh, I usually don't drive this badly. Not quite, almost, but not quite this badly. Yes. Oh, that's why. Oh, what am I doing? How did I... Oh. How... What? There you go. I accidentally pressed the key when I was trying to press enter to do the whole toll gate fee thing. I accidentally pressed the key for the indicator. Oops. Whoa, big truck next to me. Can't pull in yet. I see a guy there, but yeah. Oh well, he has to come in. The lane is ending. Right, so we need to go. Looks like we need to turn off soon. Milano. I think we're going to Milano. Trying to be careful. And obviously this whole Oculus Rift thing is going to make Track IR pretty much redundant. Like, Track IR works, but it feels a lot less natural than this, obviously, because this, you're in the world as well. But Track IR, I've never felt very comfortable with it. Even when I've been using it a lot, you don't feel it's completely natural feeling. So yeah, if this gets big and it gets very, you know, very refined, I believe Track IR is going to have some issues. Okay, we're going right here, guys. Milano. Yeah, this is cool, man. Really cool. You know, and it's like their first attempt is pretty impressive, I think. They've done a good job considering it's their first attempt. They've just, you know, only released this, you know, like 4 days after DK2 is out or so. It's pretty impressive. And yeah, things can only get better from here, can't they? Right, let's have a go with the old reversing, but like I said, might be tricky. Oh look, there's another entrance. So this is my first attempt at reversing with the DK2. Problem is, my mirror that side is too low res. I can't really see that mirror enough, you know. Yeah, that's going to be really tricky. I can't even see well enough in that mirror. I can just see the white lines just. Okay, let's get it on the other side. There we go. That's a bit better. No. Dear me. We're doing okay. We're a bit squirrely. Yeah, I think we're going to do it actually. It's not that bad. It's just the right-hand side mirror that is very squirrely. It's very low res, very blurry. I mean, oh no, is that going to work? Just yeah, I think we're good, but it's going to be a little bit on the wonky side. Probably a lot on the wonky side. There we go. We made it just. So there you go, guys. That is our first look at Euro Truck Simulator 2 using the DK2. And I have to say, it is pretty amazing for a first attempt. They've done a really good job, and like I said, things can only get better. And if you do have a DK2 and you have Euro Truck Simulator 2, and if you can actually get into the graphics without it crashing, you'll be able to actually make it less blurry and things like that. So thanks. Oh, look at that over there. Wow, that is cool. So, thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.